Yes, you're right that all the great masters says that we should get rid of all the desires in order to awaken to a permanent state of peace and happiness in life. So the masters never say that no, you have to earn money in order to live your life. No. There is a need and there is a desire. We have no problem with the need. But here the master says that the desire means seeking something other than me for the sake of happiness and peace, which is not possible. Because projecting peace and happiness in any person, object, things which is outside you is the cause of suffering because that agitates the mind. It creates the brain pathways. So here there is a beautiful understanding coming from the teachings of the Eastern wisdom. When the master says, or the Eastern wisdom, the knowledge says that the desire is the impurity of prana in the mind. Take an example. I have a jealousy and hatred against one. So the prana gives a fuel to that jealousy and a hatred perceived by the mind. So there are two ways. Either you regulate the mind by practice, understanding, by the four steps. You know the principle, you understand with a clarity, create a doubt-free mind, meditate, and you awaken to permanent peace and happiness. Now, the mind does not want to listen to you because you have an extreme hatred, jealousy, and the craving for the things outside. So the teacher customizes that practice where it regulates the prana. The prana, or you can say the mind is hijacked by the prana, and that prana is living in the lower center of the survival, greed, craving. Pick up the first two or three centers. In the fourth center, that is the heart center, you become a perfect seeker. You remain indifferent to these jealousy, hatred, and other stuff, and anxiety, and duality, and a conflict. So, remember this, the desire is the impurity of prana in the mind. So the mind and the prana both has a role. So we have to lift this prana so that the mind that is beset with the jealousy, hatred, craving leaves. It simply changes. It starts moving upward. My master used to say that the top of the head is the center of the Rama. Center of the Rama means the highest consciousness, Shiva, according to Kundalini. And the lowest center is Kama, is desire. So what is an understanding? When the mind is moving downward, it is picking up the vibes of the jealousy, hatred, craving, possession, reaction, anger. And when the same mind starts moving upward, it releases itself from all these crazy stuff. And it meets with the higher consciousness. There comes the peace, happiness, love, and wisdom. Then the same thing is happening with the prana. So Because the mind is moving upward, so the prana is also moving upward. That gives you relaxation, calm, and peace. That is the journey, in fact, of Kundalini.